So this is the Lions Gate Sirian transmission. And it is optional if you feel called to include this, to have a crystal that you're holding on to, or to have a glass of water nearby. We can program and send this energy into the water or into the crystal that you can then either, drink into your body and help to anchor this even deeper, and or that you can carry around with you or place in a location that you feel guided to in your home or yard for the crystal. So we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth at the pace that is comfortable for you. And I'm going to begin some meditation music here. And again, just allowing yourself to come to center, to breathe into your heart chakra, setting the intention to connect into your heart chakra. And we're going to expand the connection now. So we're going to expand it from the heart chakra, breathing into the heart chakra, expanding that out, tapping into this beautiful energy of gratitude. You may notice it or sense it or imagine it as this gentle kind of pink energy flowing all around your heart chakra and expanding out all around your body. We're setting ourselves into a place of receiving, a place of openness. And we're going to expand that down into the earth. So visualizing, sensing, or imagining that you are connecting in deeply with the earth, and you may want to visualize an area of the earth that you feel really connected to. You may sense or imagine roots growing out from your feet, or golden light energy coming up to connect into your earth star chakra, up into your root chakra. Really, really good. And we're allowing that earth energy to expand your heart field even deeper. And as you're expanding your heart field and your earth connection, you can also open up to your light self, your light body, your higher self, your soul self, and connect in here as well. Calling in your own insight and your own wisdom. Being open to receive this in whatever way is best for you. Not judging the process or expecting that you would see or feel or hear something, just allowing it to unfold for you. Beautiful. And then we're going to expand that even further. So we are creating a golden pillar of light that connects you to the earth, to your heart field, to your higher self, and all the way up into source light, into this iridescent white rainbow light. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And you're going to remind yourself in this pillar of light that you are a conduit. I am a conduit. I am a being of light in physical form. And just seeing yourself as a very clear channel to receive this information, to receive this activation, and to help bring awakening, and to help reharmonize, and to work with these beautiful Lions Gate energies. Now this is a Sirian energy that's come through. However, it is connected to a lot of different galactic guides, and it's connected very deeply into the archangels as well. So if you notice any of these guides or any other guides that you work with, invite them into this space. Now we're going to anchor even more deeply into the earth. Now we've opened up above. Now we can anchor even deeper. We're setting the intention to connect to the land, Connect to the land that you are on or any land you feel drawn to. We're connecting into the energies of the guardians of the land, into the ancestors of the land. And we're connecting into and honoring the 4 directions, the 4 elements, connecting into earth energy in the west, moving into water energy, connecting in the east to air energy, connecting in the south to fire energy, and every combination and connection in between. So you may feel, see, sense, or imagine support coming in from every direction. Good, and just sitting with this for a moment. Feeling that support, feeling those guardians, feeling the land, feeling that ancestral energy. Beautiful, grounding yourself even deeper now. Feeling that deeper connection. We're going to now begin to activate our rainbow light body. So you may notice guides coming in here, especially archangel guides. Just visualize, sense, or imagine this field of rainbow light all around your body. And we're going to begin to move that energy and flow it through us in a torus shape. So it comes up from the bottom and around the top and then back down like a loop. And then on the other side, we're doing the same thing but opposite. So it's coming down into the top, out through the bottom. Don't get too caught up in your mental energy here. Just know that there is this constant flow of rainbow light energy moving through your field, and you can work with this rainbow light energy, and you can expand it where you'd like to expand it, and you can use it to connect into the truth of who you are even more deeply. And this is why this is such a powerful practice as we are getting set up for this Lions Gate portal energy to flow through us. So now we're going to visualize, sense, or imagine that you are holding the earth in your heart chakra. So just visualize, sense, or imagine that you're holding the earth in your heart chakra, and that rainbow light energy is cycling through you, cycling around you. This helps to restore harmony and divine balance to yourself. And now we're going to look at it from 2 different perspectives. So we're seeing, feeling, sensing, imagining that earth in your heart chakra and running that rainbow energy around it. And then you can also kind of visualize, sense, or imagine that you're zooming out and you're looking at the earth from space. And you can see that rainbow light torus energy moving through and around it, moving through and around it. So you are sending this directly to the earth, to the land. You're sending it to yourself, and you're setting the intention to send it to the collective as well. Really, really good. Spend a moment in this space just remembering who you really are, remembering that you are a conduit. You are the light and the earth embodied. Breathing into this space, we're going to hold on to that vision. That's going to stay. That energy is going to keep running throughout. And just breathing into your heart chakra. Breathing into your heart chakra that you are open to this transmission of awakening. You're open to a deeper harmony with yourself, with the earth, with the collective. So now we're going to begin to set up for the transmission of this Sirian light. And again, just take notice, there could be other galactic guides, archangels, or other guides nearby helping to assist with this as well. So this is all happening with your breath, your intention, your heart chakra, to allow, receive, and channel this for yourself and for the earth. So you're gonna keep coming back to that rainbow light. So now we are going to place another type of energy on it. And I've just noticed here as well, the archangels have come in and they are also surrounding this space with a sphere of gold and rainbow light as well. And so we're very supported. So we're going to visualize, sense, or imagine that there is this golden flower of life. So allowing yourself to visualize, sense, or imagine that geometric form sitting above the earth. And you can imagine it just like a flat golden flower of life above the earth. And everybody's going to move this energy and work with it a little bit different, so follow where you are guided. You may notice a second flower of life on the opposite side of the earth. So there might be one above and one below. There might be one on either side. Just notice how it comes up, or there might just be the one golden flower of life. We're just going to take a moment and just notice how it's coming up for you. So we're going to begin to run this Sirian transmission through this now. And as I mentioned, there's a lot of Sirian energy, really, really brilliant. This energy of awakening, this energy of transforming illusions, stepping into your true self, stepping into your true divine nature, stepping into the true divine nature of what a human is, what a keeper of the earth is. And we're going to begin to allow that flower of life shape to receive the transmission from Sirius. So you may notice that flower of life shape is getting really, really bright now. It's absorbing, it's charging up. We're going to be working with this in just a moment, but for now we're just going to allow it to charge. Allow that flower of light to charge up. And you may stick with that visual, that sense, or that imagining of it on top of the earth. And you may be guided to a different visual. Maybe you're putting the flower of life in a specific location or a specific group of people. Just allow this to unfold for you. And just remember, you are the conduit. You are here to breathe, to use your intention, and to witness. So that earth is still held in the rainbow light. The archangels are surrounding the space in an additional ball of light. And the flower of life is charging. It's building in the light. And then as it builds and it overflows with this beautiful awakening light from Sirius, it begins to multiply and amplify. So it begins to form a grid all around the earth. So you may notice the flower of light kind of multiplies on itself and spreads out all around the earth. So that the flower of life grid is all around the earth right now, supercharging from that Sirian transmission, that Lions Gate portal energy that helps us to awaken into our true divine nature, helps us to reconnect deeply into the planet that we live on, into the divinity. And it's charging up now, breathing into your heart chakra, really feeling that connection. And you may notice that your visuals might stay in your heart chakra where you're holding the earth in that flower of life grid. You may be expanded out and you're seeing the flower of life grid around the earth in space. or it may come through in a completely different way. Trust what comes up for you. So we're going to allow the pulsing to begin now. So feeling, seeing, sensing, or imagining these pulses of light that travel between the flower of life grid through the earth. And these pulses of light are here to help move through the collective density, the distortion in the earth. It's moving through, breaking that up in order to spread awakening, in order to spread harmonizing and restructuring energies that bring the truth to light, the truth of who we really are as a species, the truth of what the earth really is, and the truth of what we are capable of together when connected. And we're just going to visualize and allow it to flow through us. Allow this pulsing light from this Sirian transmission to flow through the earth. Maybe you see it going in through the trees, or the mountains, or the water, or a specific place in the world. Just allow it to unfold for you. And as that is still processing, and that energy is going to keep running here and keep activating in the earth and keep pulsing through and breaking through those distortions. Now taking it to the individual level, taking it to you, and then repeating this process. So visualizing, sensing, or imagining that you have this flower of life, this golden flower of light portal above your head, and you are charging it. And you may actually notice that the portal is in a different area of your body, in front of your heart chakra or behind your heart chakra. Might be the starting, might be your solar plexus, your root, might be anywhere. So we're just going to allow that first flower of life shape to gather light from Sirius, and again multiply until you are surrounded in a grid of the flower of life. And just allowing that light to build and charge. Really, really good. Breathing with this. Allowing these pulses of light that are now traveling through to break up distortions that you are holding on to. Break up distorted energies that you are holding on to. And it replaces it, it restructures it with what is needed for awakening, what is needed for you to feel more peace, more clarity, more ease in your life of understanding. Really, really good. And so now just know that as you are connecting this into the earth, as you're grounding it, you're also grounding it and connecting it into your own individual energy, allowing those pulses to move through lifetimes, to move through any ancestral energy, to move through any programs from this life, any discordant energies in your DNA that you're holding on to, allowing that to pulse out with this light, knowing that it is working for you and for the earth. And just allowing a clear vision to come through to you. The awakened earth is here now. I see and feel it through the distortion. So our challenge right now and our opportunity is to feel the new earth, to be it, to become it through the distortion. We know the distortion is still here, we see it, but not to get caught up in the noise of the distortion. And when we do get caught up, having grace with ourselves, having patience with ourselves, knowing that this is part of the transition and we're exactly where we need to be. It's okay to see that there is still distortion and to move into this space. And now we're going to take it down one more level. We're going to visualize, sense, or imagine a cell in your body, any cell in your body. And we're going to put the flower of life on that as well. And we're going to charge that up. And we're going to connect into the master cell of your body, which then lets every other cell of your body know this is what we're doing. So we're going to allow that to charge up. And just like the earth, just like your body, there's now a grid of life, a grid of light, the flower of life all around that cell. And again, it's pulsing, helping to reharmonize those distortions in every single cell of your body, bringing you back into awakening, into your truth, into your divine nature. Really, really good. All right, and allowing that to move through you. And now if you feel called to, you can also hold a crystal here or focus that flower of life shape over your water. And again, we're sending that same frequency, that same energy. We're letting it charge up with that brilliant light of Sirius. And we're sending pulses of light into the crystal or the water or both. And we're setting the intention. Come back to who we really are. Come back to the truth of who we really are. To see through the distortions. To forgive ourselves and realign whenever we get caught in the distortions and the drama. And to continue to come back to center. To continue to come back to our rainbow light body. Into our inner knowing that we are anchoring the new earth now. That the codes, everything we need for this new earth, for this embodied soul self is within us. So we're going to just start to come back into our bodies now. And we can pull this visual in. Pull that visual of the earth surrounded by that rainbow light in the shape of the flower of life. And we're going to center that in our energy wherever it feels right. It might feel right in your heart chakra, in your solar plexus, maybe in your third eye, your sacral, or your root, just wherever you feel guided to place it. Don't worry about figuring it out, just go for it. And knowing that that is anchoring with that Sirian light, this Lions Gate transmission, that light is anchoring into your body. And that's going to continue working and dissolving distortion, just kind of like a fog, like the way that a sun might clear away a fog. It's working the same way within your body. It's working the same way within the earth, within the collective. And just trusting this process to unfold. Trusting that your job is to be the conduit, to witness it, to feel it, to embody it in your own life. And just breathing into your heart chakra for a few more moments. And just setting that intention once again, you're ready to connect even more deeply into the truth of who you are. Ready to awaken more deeply and come into a place of harmony. Really, really good. So we're going to gather this all into your heart chakra. We're going to anchor this into every single cell of your body. Beautiful. And we're going to anchor this all the way down through your body, down into the earth. setting the intention that you are fully grounded, you are fully in your body, you are fully in the present moment. And you may need additional grounding. You may need to step outside for a little bit, or have an Epsom salt bath, or do some journaling, or sitting with some grounding crystals. And really allowing this to fully land without any type of expectation, but just notice what comes up for you over the next few weeks. All right, and whenever you feel all the way back and ready, just making sure to wiggle your fingers and toes, making sure those eyes are open, and just coming all the way back.